We all know that there are a ton of different products for styling wavy curly hair out there. Have you ever wondered the difference between a foam or a mousse? Which one you should pick and why? Let's compare. Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're brand new here, hi, my name's Courtney, and we talk all things wavy curly hair here on this channel, and some extra stuff sometimes, but mostly wavy curly hair. Today, I thought it would be fun to compare two products side by side, but not by splitting my head in two halves, because I can never style my hair really well, and I don't feel like the comparisons are fair when I do one side one way and one side the other way. So we did two separate wash days for this video. I used the exact same shampoo and conditioner and leave-in conditioner for this process, and both products were applied on damp hair. What two products are we talking about? The Curl Talk Foam and the Curl Talk Mousse. Now let's first talk about the Curl Talk Foam. Foams tend to contain more water than mousses, but water is the first ingredient on both products. Also, foams tend to contain a hold ingredient and not as many moisturizing ingredients as a mousse. Mousses tend to lend more hold to the hair, but also more moisture. I personally find that I can get product buildup by accidentally grabbing too much of a mousse. It is very tricky to get the right amount of product every single time you wash your hair. However, with a foam, all you have to do is consistently pump out the same number of pumps each time, and you're going to get a very consistent amount of product. Most mousses contain polyquaterniums as one of their main ingredients. This ingredient can lend some hold to the hair, but really it's a very moisturizing ingredient. Polyquaterniums are also prone to building up on finer hair. If your hair is more coarse and has trouble retaining moisture from wash day to wash day, a mousse is a better way to go. Whereas if you have finer hair that is very easily overhydrated and weighed down, a foam may be a better option for you. Now, if we're being very technical, Curl Talk did intend this particular product as a refreshing product. They did not intend it as a wash day styling product. But I did compare the ingredients label to several other foams in my collection, and they are very comparable. And I gotta say that this is pretty comparable to most foams that I have tried in practice. So I feel like it holds up pretty well. The reason that I wanted to use a foam and a mousse from the same product line is that I thought it was the most fair comparison between foams and mousses. What do y'all think? Is my science good here? I'm trying to control the variables while running this wavy curly hair experiment on myself. Now let's go ahead and get to the application. Day one, I decided to go with the foam, and I applied it on damp hair, meaning that I washed and styled my hair and applied my leave-in conditioner, then plopped my hair in the Perfect Hair Care towel, which is going to remove some water. My hair is not going to be soaking wet. And then I pumped out a few pumps of the product. This is what the product looks like when you start to rub it around in your hands. You can feel that all the bubbles are popping. Most foams actually contain a gentle surfactant in them. I believe the surfactant in the Curl Talk Curl Foam is sodium lauryl sarcosinate. I believe I said that right. I'm trying. Anyway, once you have kind of smoothed the product out in your hands, you can see that it's kind of like disappearing as I rub my hands together. I would gently glaze it over my hair and scrunch it in. You could apply this with an open palm scrunch if your hair is really prone to frizzing when you scrunch it. For whatever reason, my hair has stopped doing that quite so much. So I have talked about using an open palm scrunch for application of foams in the past. I didn't do that here. I went ahead and scrunched my hair all the way. Now, what was really cool about this product is that as I applied it to the sides of my head, I started to notice some really beautiful curl definition happening. So as to the amount of product that I am using on my hair when I do this, I am going by feel. I am getting product and gently scrunching it in until I feel like I have the same level of product in my hair that I would have when I apply a gel. I kind of want to feel a gentle squish in my hair, almost like my hair has too much product in it when I'm done. The reason that I do this is that even though my hair is fine, I have a whole lot of it. So if I don't use enough product, one, there's not going to be even distribution, and two, I'm not going to have enough hold for wash day. So when I scrunch in, I want to feel a squish of product, not just water. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Once I had product applied to my whole head, this is what the curl clumps were looking like. I really feel like foams are good for bringing curl clumps back together, especially when applied on damp hair. They make for bigger, juicier curl clumps. The foams do. I believe this is due to the high water content. After I was done applying the product, I diffused my hair. This is what my hair was looking like directly after diffusing. You can see that things are looking pretty good. Like, I can kind of go out my door without looking too terribly crazy. The only thing that is a little bit messed up are my roots. As there was no cast in my hair, I just felt the need to do a gentle root fluff, and I was good to go for the day. Also, to be fair, I am kind of showing you what I did for the day, how I beat up both sets of hair. So definitely a windy West Texas day with the Curl Talk foam. Anybody else walk out their door and immediately the wind blows your hair and kind of busts up all your curl clumps? Yeah, this just happens to me all the time. So a product has to have ridiculous hold in order to last on me because of where I live. And after wearing this hair down for the majority of the day, I did decide to put it up in a silk scrunchie, because in my household, after 5 p.m., all hair goes up in a pineapple. It's the rules here. If you come and visit me in my home, hair will be pineappled by 5 p.m. This is because I can't stand having my hair touch my face. This is why I put it up every day. It's not technically what you're supposed to do, okay? But I do it. And this is what the Curl Talk foam was looking like directly after pulling it out of the pineapple on day 2. Wow. I forgot the power of letting your hair settle. This is what my hair looked like after it had settled for day 2. Honestly, I really liked this day 2 hair. It was big, it was floofy, and very cute. Now, let's get into the Curl Talk Mousse. Same principle as the day before. Actually, I washed my hair a couple of days after the foam. I'm trying not to wash my hair every day. But for whatever reason, I did notice that my curls were a little bit smaller. My curl clumps were a little bit stringier when I took my hair out of the plop on this particular day. Just goes to show you that you try your darndest to run a wavy curly hair experiment, to replicate results on a wash day. You do all the same things and still the results are slightly different. Anyway, once I had, this is what the product looks like when you take it out of the tube, when you dispense it. There we go. It is way creamier feeling, and the more you rub your hands together, the creamier it feels. It also, you'll notice that the bubbles don't pop. The product doesn't seem to disappear as you smooth it out into your hands. Same application technique here. I'm gonna glaze it over my hair and gently scrunch it in. I am going for the same feeling that I went for with the foam. So as soon as I kind of feel full saturation when I scrunch, I know that I have gotten enough product. I am just going to continue applying product here until I feel like I have a similar amount and distribution in my hair. If this was 2 gels, I could measure it with like a teaspoon measurer, but it's not, it's 2 foams. All right, this is what the curl clumps are looking like after I have finished applying the product, and I am just gonna go ahead and diffuse my hair. This is what the hair is looking like right after I got done diffusing it. Yeah, it looks a lot stringier than it did with the foam, just saying. But I also have better curl enhancement and possibly better definition. Since I diffuse my hair to 90% dry, I have to wander around my house and let it finish air drying. Yes, I did this on both wash days, diffused to 90%, let it finish air drying. The Mousse did give me a pretty decent cast. So it did take a little bit of time to scrunch it out. I really fluffed the roots, really made sure that everything was in place and organized for the day. This is what the hair was looking like directly after scrunching out the crunch. What do y'all think? Now, on the day that I used the Mousse, it was also pretty windy. It was really similar to how it was with the foam. Again, at 5 p.m. in the evening, my hair is going to go up in a silk scrunchie. That's just the way we roll, okay? Keeping the variables the same here so that all things are fair. This is what my hair was looking like right when I took it out of the overnight pineapple. And this is what it was looking like once I had let it settle. All right, that is how these 2 products performed in my hair on wash day and for their wash day longevity. We kind of took a look at how they held up for day 2. Pause the video. Comment down below what you think. Which look do you think you would prefer? How do you think the foam compared to the Mousse on wash day? And also, P.S. I have given up on refreshing my hair. I put in a lot of work on wash day that I refuse to refresh on day 2. And then my hair is so oily, greasy on day 3 that I just go ahead and wash it. So right now in this season of life, I am washing and styling my hair every other day. I'm cool with it. That is just where we are. I am not making it to day 3 or day 4, and I am not refreshing. So not included in this video, in this wavy curly hair experiment. But theoretically, this is a refreshing product that I should probably test out. Should we test this out as a refreshing product, guys? This feels like another fun wavy curly hair experiment that needs to happen. Also, bonus. I really liked these wash day routines because I felt like my hair dried really quickly, and both products gave me really pretty wash day results. Like, this is awesome. If I'm in a season where I'm having to wash my hair more frequently than less frequently, shortening the wash day routine by shortening time I'm having to spend diffusing my hair is awesome. I have found that applying products on damp hair tends to do this no matter what, and both foams and mousses have a shorter dry time than a gel would, even when applied on damp hair. All right, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. I sure hope this is helpful. This is something that I have been wanting to do for a long time. I've been curious about. Have you been curious about it? Are there any other questions that you have about foams and mousses and the difference between the two? If there are, comment down below and I will do my very best to help you guys out. I hope y'all are having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.